So our next question is from Kwame, right? Yeah. So you're asking the top 10 basics every web designer needs to succeed and make loads of money. Yeah. So he wants money.
Who doesn't? Well, Kwame, come to DevWorld Tech Academy. All right. So let's answer that question. It's very simple. You see, all the questions you guys are asking are mainly business questions. They're not actually design questions. But this has a little bit of design to it. It says top basics every web designer needs to succeed and make lots of money or lots of money. It's nice having you here. Welcome to DevWorld Tech Academy and on this show, DWTA Online, where we cover trending issues like tech learning, tech trends, tech career. Remember to subscribe to our channel to stay connected and also be notified each time we upload a new video. Now, remember to stick to the end of our videos because at the end we have gifts for our true fans. So stick to the end and get your gift. As you have subscribed and also liked and shared this video, let's talk about our sponsors, our good friends, WB DevWorld. WB DevWorld covers everything you need in terms of tech, creative, and design. Everything your brand needs to increase its growth and communication among your customers and your company. Also, WB DevWorld helps you acquire new customers while maintaining the old ones. And also, you can increase your sales and revenue and your branding, marketing, and relationship with your customers. WB DevWorld and DevWorld Tech Academy are actually both students of World Bankers Limited. So that means that WB DevWorld has the skills and experience to make the impossible possible for your brand and your business to receive a new boost of life. So visit the website right now and order your website, your app, your video production, your graphic design, your voiceover, whatever you need to communicate with anyone you want to communicate as a brand, as an individual. All right, let's get back to the show. Okay, first of all, it means that you want to succeed. I see here succeed and money. So success means different to many people. So it means to some people to be more known. To other people, it means to have better design and go beyond the norm. To someone else, it means to make more money. To someone else, it means to have more clients.
More clients.
To someone else, it means to have more impact. So success means so many things to several people. And we'll be answering, we're giving 10 things you should do in this as a response. All right.
Heartbreak.
So, yeah, answering your question, it says what you need to succeed 10 basics and to make more money. Like I said, I've listed out on some points already down here. First thing you have to understand is you must always, no matter who you are, when it comes to web design, you must always put on the hat of a UX designer, no matter how small the hat is. Meaning, whether you're very skillful or not in UX design, you must always have some UX design in your mind when doing web design, because it's very important. When someone says something is beautiful and it's not functional for them, they lose the beauty. They just stop seeing the beauty because it's not useful to them. So whatever is called beautiful must also be functional for it to work out for you. Also, when you're able to do a good job, you'll be able to get a lot of what I call repeat customers. People who keep coming over and over to you again for the job. So that means you don't spend a lot of time looking for new clients all the time. Your old clients keep coming back and paying you over and over again to do more jobs. In the last question, we answered about what was the question?
Wanted to find out how to quickly get higher pay.
Yes, higher pay. And I already answered that question, right? So
Yeah.
you are here, right, when I answered that question? Okay. So you can, for those online, you can check out the video in one of the somewhere in the description or somewhere around the screen, and the previous video, and you'll see that. Okay, moving on from here. How do you know your web design work is good? Two things: your analytics and the feedback from the customers that you did the job for. That is the sales and their conversion rate. Okay, if you have, according to Google Analytics, they can measure the bounce rate, the load time, the time on site, the page visited, and the conversion rate most times. So you see, if your job is doing if the website is doing a good job, you have low bounce rate, a good time on site, long time on site, a lot of page visits, and high conversion rates. So how do we make these things happen? How do we make sure that we accomplish this so that we can make lots of money and we can succeed? Because it means I can get more clients, I can get better design, I can get more money, I can get more known. This is what you do. First, address every task given to you, every design project given to you by page by page. Look at it holistically, then look at it page by page. Ask yourself, what is the purpose of this page? So let's say the owner comes and says, I want a 50-page website. Ask him, what do you want for each of the 50 pages? Then understand what the goal of that each pages is supposed to do, right? And then make sure that goal, when the user comes on board that page, the user actually accomplishes that goal, performs that task. So by so doing, it means you're aligning the goal of the owner and the goal of the visitor, and they align, and it's useful to both of them. So the first thing is make sure that each page you design, the purpose is aligned properly. How do you get this done? Communication is the second point. Make sure that the communication, the text on the page, is not too long or not too short. Some things need a lot of text to explain, while some things need very limited text to explain. The issue is not always about the text, whether it's too long or too short. It's also about how you use your design element. If you in DevWorld Tech Academy, the design students are taught design elements and how to manipulate it. So the design element, you need to know, like, the text you're putting on, when to break it up, when to move the text to the next page, when to place it in different section or different block. So communication, making it clear, because user that comes there want to quickly find the information. Using subheading, taglines, colors, bolding, different things causes you to make the communication clear and causes the user to find what they want and causing you to do the conversion you need. Then number 3 you need to know is, I wrote down, it says typeface. One of the things I noticed for most designers is that they don't understand fonts and typeface. They don't understand. You're laughing. They don't understand how to use it. A lot can change just by using a different font or different typeface. So make sure that the typeface you're using fits the industry and fits the brand, fits the emotion, the brand voice, the brand authority, whatever the brand is trying to represent. Make sure the typeface you're using fits it. And most times, you can use any typeface, but most times sans serif is easy for online reading and stuff. And don't use more than 3 typefaces on a page. And also more than 3 font sizes. Like, try to keep it within 3 points different. Like, don't use, like, let's say this is 16 points, then it now goes to 32 points. Like, the gap is so huge that it makes it so difficult, like haphazard. Sometimes someone can do it very well, but most people don't know how to do that. So manage your font sizing properly. Now you also have to know the colors you're using. Make sure that you're not using, you make sure you use complementary colors to create balance and harmony on the page. Also, make sure that contrasting colors are good, but use them only for when you need to create emphasis on something or when you need them to take an action. You use contrasting colors as well. That will help a lot. Also, you can now use vibrant colors to create emotion. And also on the buttons, what they call it, the call to actions. So use this thing, vibrant colors. Then there's the issue of white space and negative. Recently, in the trend of minimalism, a lot of white space evangelists are out there. White space and negative, meaning the empty space around your text, your image, well proportionated around your website, that makes it easy for people to read and view. So that minimalist design always has a lot of negative space, a lot of white space where nothing is, just colors or just white. So do that, and I'm not asking everyone to become minimalist designers. I'm just saying that make sure that you use it effectively to make your website more modern in look and less clustered as well. Then something else everyone nowadays are using, multimedia. Use a lot of multimedia whenever possible, because like they said, one image speaks more than 1,000 words. So use a lot of multimedia like videos, infographic. Even if you don't have good pictures from the company, you can always purchase stock photos. Many of these design sites have membership account for designers where they can have an amount of stock photos they can use. So use stock photos. It's to your advantage as well. Infographic videos. You can actually design graphics yourself. Abstract vectors, abstract images. abstract lines, things you can use to make or color, solid color abstracts to make things more lively with shadows and there's a lot you can do, man. So make it very fun. Then remember again, navigation. Your navigation is very important. Make sure the user doesn't go more than 3 steps to find what they're looking for. Clicks. But sometimes I've broken that rule many times and it still works out for me. It depends. It depends on the industry, the niche, the brand, but don't let them look for the information. Find a way to give it to them easily. Use breadcrumbs, use local page hierarchy, clickable buttons. Use this small. These are, as we said, basics. These are basics: navigation, communication, color, multimedia, font size. All these things are basics you can use to make your design great. Remember nowadays we're going for mobile friendly. So use a mobile friendly design. You have two ways to go about that. Either you design it responsively, meaning you're using some maybe CSS elements or whatever you're using to make it responsive, or you actually, let's say a website is already so huge and the owner is not willing to just redesign the whole thing, you can just create a dedicated mobile site for it. But if it's a new project, I think it's best to go with a responsive design because it's easier to maintain. Instead of maintaining two different sites, maintaining one site. So responsive design. One of the things that help responsive design is the grid and block formatting. So using grid and block in your layout, that helps with responsive design as well. And then with making it mobile friendly, remember again that load time is very important. You have to do everything possible to optimize the website so that it can load fast. Was it just 2 days ago? No, it was not 2 days ago. Last year, I hired a developer and he was very good. He did a good job. But the site kept loading and loading and loading forever. Like it takes so long for the site to come online. Like even though the UI was beautiful, but he was not able to, he didn't optimize it properly. So we have to do everything again in terms of optimization. So make sure the optimization works out for you. Um, Again, how do you increase the speed of your site? So the load time, optimizing the image, making sure that the image size and scale, like for example, WordPress has a way of creating different sizes of images or thumbnails, which it applies for different devices. Hence, allowing the device to just load what it needs, making it faster as well. You can do that as well for yours. One thing you can do is making all your CSS file all in one, central CSS, center HTML, JavaScript file. This reduces the amount of HTTP requests that goes on. You can minify the CSS and HTML, allowing it to compress for speed in loading. There are so many ways you can do this. You could get a lot of tools online you can use to check the speed of your site and many of these tools will recommend things you should do. So this should not be a problem. So you asked again, what are the 10 things? One last thing. The F pattern design is basically saying people read from left to right, left to right. So make sure that you give more information that are relevant and important and most important in the left side. Like they see that before they move. It makes it more useful to them as much as you can. So by applying these 10 things I mentioned over here, you'll be able to stand out in the design, create a beautiful and functional website in web designing, and means a lot of repeat customers, hence a lot of money. Also, when you showcase your design on social media, people intuitively know what they're looking for. So when you see your design flow or show reel on social media, they will like it as well, and they will comment and contact you. So this is how you make a lot of money. And like I said, the other question I answered about, we recorded in a different video about how to make a lot of money as a web designer. Check the description. You will see a lot of ways to make far more than you're making right now. All right.
So that, I think that answers your question. Okay, right. So on to the next one.
Hey, you're here. It's the end of the video. And as we promised earlier, those who stick to the end are going to receive a free gift from us as our true fans. So this is what you do to get your gift. First, visit this link, worldbankers.com/academy/extra. On this page, you're going to find gifts, free access, and privileges reserved for only our true and hardcore fans. But before you go to get your gift, remember to subscribe to our channel to stay connected with us and be notified each time a new video is uploaded. Like and share this video and tell everyone you know about the content we share here and about DevWorld Tech Academy. See you in the gift section. Bye. Till next time.